What do you remember most about your mom and dad? Now, during our, I'm going to open air quotes here, talks, my dad would expound upon the virtues of work. Oh, and investing in my future. These were not really torture lectures, as my sibs would have called them. They had both a positive and a negative effect on me. He did convince me that the money I had received over the years, birthday and holiday card cash, checks and whatnot, I had maybe $100. He convinced me to buy 10 shares each of 2 different companies. Well, that investment grew, and I started reading stock tables at the ripe age of 4th grade. I eventually sold these stocks in my mid-20s and reinvested the proceeds to continue its growth. My returns were not setting the world on fire, but they grew steadily. At that time in my 20s, my wages were below poverty level, but I had a portfolio that no one knew about. Dad's personal finance talks definitely instilled upon me austerity and frugalness. Some might call it miserly, and well, maybe they're correct. Around that time, I remember driving home from my groundskeeper job, and I was really hungry. I had a $20 bill hidden in my wallet as I drove past McDonald's. A Big Mac cost less than $1, but I drove by because that cash was my emergency cash, and I went hungry. Now, I probably had a box of store-brand mac and cheese at home, so I didn't starve. I used to make it with just water, no butter or milk. That stuff was expensive. A few days ago, I thought about that Big Mac moment as I passed a sandwich shop, and I was hungry. After driving about a half mile past, I turned around and I treated myself to a simple cold cut sub. It's taken me half a century to learn how to be okay with not being frugal. I should have unlearned that lesson a long time ago, but it just still keeps giving. Thanks for making it this far. I appreciate you listening.